There's more trouble ahead for fired FBI Director James Comey. President Trump's legal team gathering evidence of potential Comey leaks to the New York Times, some of which date back to at least March of last year, that according to a source close to the president's attorneys in a Fox News review of the Times reporting finds stories sourced from top FBI and DOJ officials dating back to January. Joining me now to discuss the Sessions hearing, the fallout likely for Comey, perhaps Loretta Lynch as well, Attorney Barbara Smith, former clerk to Supreme Court Justice Samuel Alito. Barbara, good to have you with us.
Thanks for having me on.
Let's go to this, the innuendo and the insinuations by James Comey, which were really slurs against the Attorney General, Jeff Sessions. What do you, after his hearing today, what do you make of Sessions' standing?
I think that Attorney General Sessions acquitted himself quite well at the hearing today. I liked the times that he referred to his long career in public service as a way of saying sort of, I used to be a member of this esteemed body, the Senate, and, you know, I'm a little offended that you're making these accusations against me given my long history of supporting the country. And so I think he did quite well.
Yeah, you know, I actually have never seen Jeff Sessions so emotional, so passionate, and so obviously just angry as anyone would be, to be attacked with these baseless charges, and worse by Comey, as he insinuated there were other reasons for his recusal, which we learned today is pure balderdash, if I can put a nice word on it. Your reaction?
Yeah, I agree. I think that anyone in the Attorney General's position facing those sorts of accusations in public would be deeply offended, particularly if they thought they'd done nothing wrong. So I think that definitely came across in the hearings today.
And what should the American people make of two oversight committees, one in the House and one in the Senate, intelligence committees, who are the ones conducting hearings as if they're investigating collusion when they are doing neither oversight nor investigation of evidence, because there has been none presented, and that is, after all, the responsibility, the duty, in fact, of the 17 intelligence agencies who they have responsibility of oversight over. I mean, this is so upside down, it is stunning to me.
Well, of course, we don't know what the intelligence, the intelligence community itself is doing. Hopefully, they're keeping that secret, and they are conducting their own investigations. Although I agree with you that more often than not, and certainly in this case, congressional investigations can look more like political witch hunts. So I certainly understand that sentiment.
Yeah, without doubt, the president has called it a witch hunt. It is nothing more than that. And to put a point on it, the intelligence community has been going after the whatever this is for 11 months. Their investigations, the committees themselves, 6 months. It now looks like a tired and frankly destructive bad joke on the American people to watch their government behave this way. At what point does the president say to Robert Mueller, the special counsel, you know, we've been entertained, but this is quite enough, to the Senate and to the House, led by Republicans, after all, that this has just turned into an absolute witch hunt, and frankly a horror show in government?
Well, you know, Lou, my mom has a piece of advice about fashion that I think is applicable here, and it goes like this: just because you can doesn't mean you should. And by that I mean, well, the president could step in and direct the acting attorney general to halt the special investigation into the Russia matters, or could ask Congress to stop investigating that. Sure, he could do that. But I'm not sure that it would really be the best thing for him to do. I think the political fallout would be significant. You know, maybe now that the special counsel has started investigating, the best thing to do is just let sunlight be the best disinfectant.
How about this? How about the president says we want to see this Justice Department investigating Loretta Lynch, who diverted, if you will, the director of the FBI and ordered him to use the word matter rather than investigation, and aligned herself with the Clinton campaign. How about an investigation of Comey, who leaked, obviously, a government work product to a friend to the New York Times? Investigate or not?
Well, the resources of the Department of Justice are vast, and to the extent that the president thinks there has been other criminal wrongdoing, or members of the Department of Justice think there have been other criminal wrongdoing, then I don't think it's an either or choice. I think they can conduct all of those investigations simultaneously to get to the bottom of it.
All right. Barbara Smith, as always, great to have you with us. Thanks so much.
Thank you.